Off we go from SoFi. 1 yard deep, little hesitation, but will be taken out by Burton. He'll use the sideline and get past the 35. Marked out at the 35, it's where the drive begins. And it's a run for Chase Brown up inside for about 5. Into the air for the first time, sideline shot. Here's the look. Here's foot 1. Second one does drag. A timeout as that call stands. It's at the 48-yard line, and it's Chase Brown. And Burrow protected for the moment. Outlets it to Brown on the side. This is ready to roll, bottom of the screen. 3rd and a half dozen. Burrow throws, tight space. Higgins can't.
That the Chargers have been playing. He and Tarheeb still have just done an outstanding job as 5th-round draft picks, and that is a big play on
season, this Charger D. The rookie Ryan Rico out of BYU. Kicks to Darius Davis. It's a season high for this team. It begins with Gus Edwards in the backfield, the former Raven.
You're seeing a team that's going to look a little bit more and more like the Baltimore Ravens on offense.
J.K. Dobbins gets
a little flair. Let's see.
Dobbins remains the back. Beg your pardon, Edwards in there. Should say
just a couple. I think you'll see a little more intensity out of them tonight.
Good kick. J.K. Scott, 54 yards, taken by Trenton Irwin at the 29. Spun around at the 36-yard line. And Burrow off the spot, escapes and throws on the run. There's Chase for the first time tonight. Jamar Chase is free.
On the field for Jamar Chase.
Sample is the tight end in motion. Brown able to work free.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, defense number 3.
Got the face mask on the front side and apparently the horse collar on the back side. So there you go. Something there. Is it inside?
It doesn't. The nameplate counts for Bengals in the red zone. And Burrow throws it as Chase inside. It'll be last Thursday that eye-popping set of numbers against the Ravens. Slamming inside, Chase with Harbaugh at Michigan. They're a little confused on the defensive side right now as it's an inside run. And Brown able, because the Bengals went no huddle, but they didn't have the ball in the right place. Play action, Burrow looking, end zone 4. There's the rookie Hart up top. Burrow looks that way. Flag is down as Burrow scrambles. Throws it on the back of the. It is.
Passes down here.
Khalil Herbert is the back. 5 in the pattern. Burrow trying to escape. Chased by Bosa. Flips it forward. Now.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 9. 10-yard penalty. Loss.
Any touchdowns. We have talked about that already.
Bring it 4 here. Burrow throws in the middle. It's caught inside Easy. No problem for Money Mac, though. They will not allowed in the NFL, and they've really struggled in the red zone. First drop back for Herbert tonight. He's in trouble, and Herbert to Cam Taylor-Britt, but Trey a huge part of that one. Herbert taken off again. Big run by Herbert for the first down and more. To the 45.
Part of the year because of the sprained ankle that he had. He just didn't do this. I've watched games with Herbert playing in this stadium, playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He must have had 100 yards rushing that day. And when I was talking with Lou Anarumo.
To the 45-yard line. 3rd straight drop back to throw. It is. There's the other one of them. 44 Matlock stays into block. As Herbert has nothing open. Now throws on the run. It's brought in by Ladd McConkey.
The pass. Holding. Defense number 29. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Just intended the 29. Play action. In the middle is caught for the touchdown. Will Dissly.
These seam routes are where everybody wants to play. And who would have thunk it? Will Dissly now has had big plays in the last 4 games as a receiver.
In Seattle and in those 6 years, Will Dissly didn't find the end zone a lot. That's career touchdown number 14. Puts the Chargers on top. And now the turnaround beginning this year with the Chargers. Dicker kicks it off to put it in a must-return mode for Herbert, who's happy to return it. Brings it past the page, different color, the same impact with Harbaugh for now here with the Chargers.
These guys, they all sort of start snickering a little bit, right, when you ask them about them. And then really big things have a chance to happen.
It's the last 3 games with a quad injury. Burrow pressured, gonna go.
When you're playing without Khalil Mack.
Loss of 4, 2nd and 14 for Burrow. Got that one out quick and has some of that. 10, Chargers bring in 6. The throw is caught, tough catch. And the Bengals remain empty, and Burrow's going to throw, and he's got Higgins for the first down and more to the 27-yard line. Ball came out as Higgins got hit late. No whistle blown. Higgins down on one end. On the other end, Alohi Gilman's taking this back all the way for what for the moment is a touch. Let's look, see if he's down. Knee
Elbow down. Yep. Give it to us for free. We are definitely going to pub it.
Second quarter begins with a Chase Brown run. It's going to be about 2. Brutal hit. Chase lines up in the backfield. Burrow looked his way, comes across. Tell you who's guilty.
Pass interference. Defense number 7.
The 1st and 10. Second trip to the red zone for Cincinnati. And it's Brown. 2nd and 8. And Burrow's throw. 2. And Burrow throwing high in the end zone. Knocks it through. Back up. The strong performance on the offensive side. Herbert to work against them over the middle layer of the zone.
Jim Harbaugh does. Nobody believes in him more than that.
Back to work. Loading up. Another rocket shot. There goes Disley.
Get better and better and better.
2:15 in a row without.
Talk to him trying to fix the problem.
Yeah, they are frustrated, no doubt, Melissa. 3 guys keep Hendrickson out of the backfield. Herbert throws end zone! Touchdown!
Justin Herbert, just as he releases his ball, you got to throw all the way across the field, both feet off the ground. Beautiful stroke out there, and you can tell he is just feeling it out here tonight. That has been
start for Justin Herbert. Eye-popping indeed. 6 of 6, 123, 2 rockets for touchdown. That one to Quentin Johnson. Yeah, makes you flip. It's involved even more on this drive. From the 30, Burrow steps up. His time to throw. The sides are open, so you feel the outdoor effects a bit, but it's not.
Need a first down right here.
3rd and 4. Burrow in trouble. Ryan Rico kicks to Darius Davis. Says get away. Not a good kick from the rookie, and a bad bounce. 32 with the momentum from the 34. They'll now turn to the physical part of the game. Gus Edwards. 2nd and 5. Will step up and take off in. A ton of room for Herbert. Throttles it down at
Now out of Justin Herbert.
And Taylor Britt on the side. Herbert throwing it to the side. And the speed of Darius Davis turns it in. Gus Edwards. Right through on defense. As far this season. Gus Edwards for the core is not what it once was. 1st and goal for the Chargers. Herbert scans, fires, throws.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 92. Athleticism for the goal. Automatic. First down.
B.J. Hill makes a nice move to get inside and get a little pressure, force the throwaway.
Career touchdown against Tennessee last week. Fake there. Herbert. The converted defensive lineman leads the way for Hassan Haskins, who gets to the goal line. Fill up the backfield. It's Haskins slipping in. 1-yard line snap here. 4th and goal. Turn and hand. Over the top is J.K.
And that is the personality of Jim Harbaugh. You go down there.
3 drives for the Chargers. Touchdown. Touchdown. And a J.K. TD here makes it 21-6 for Harbaugh's team. At home. Carr from the 30 with the Chase Brown inside. Obonia out, 2nd and 5. As Burrow is flushed but flips it out. Jamar Chase, open space. That is 3rd and 3. Chargers bring 5. And Burrow.
Wait for me.
3 sacks for the Chargers here in the first 2 quarters. Better kick from the rookie Rico, 51 yards. But the night looks LA cool, doesn't he? The sunglasses, the ball, and that's pretty cool too. Terrific story we see with him this year. Dobbins carries there. It is straight. We get to the 2-minute warning, but they let the play go. And the pass is caught for Herbert from the 35. Corner pressure comes, picked up, and Herbert's throw is
Executed that pass protection perfectly.
First look not open. Herbert will just bench it.
To get you back in the game.
After his 2nd incompletion of the game, they go on. Herbert going to take off to the line. First down. Take off. 5 in the pattern. That throw is going to be short. Brad Allen and the umpire.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 91.
A face mask? That would make a lot of sense. Let's take a look. It's a horse collar, but you can't have a horse collar in the pocket, Terry. Am I right?
You're absolutely correct. This is the.
So the Chargers in the 29. Herbert rocket caught again. To add another punch here. With 10 seconds, Herbert throws.
Intentional grounding, 10-second runoff, half over.
And Dobbins is 5 yards away. That one he throws to the back of the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense number 28.
18-point lead. A short 19-yard field goal is the last in the first half. Points, 24-6 Chargers. Here's Maria Taylor of the Toyota. Check out the Eagles and the Rams right in here next Sunday night. Evan McPherson begins the 3rd quarter with a kickoff and a touchdown high 27 their last 2 games. 24 the first half. Herbert begins the 3rd quarter with a pass to the flat
Pick. And they had a high pick, whether it was 5th or something like that. Of assignments up front.
3rd down and 7. Herbert taking the shot downfield for Johnston, broken up.
Or in pass protection, and that's exactly what Lou Anarumo has been.
Does its part. J.K. Scott to kick it. It's a line drive all the way back to the 10 for Irwin, who's got some space. Upfield.
Tonight, head cheerleader, only 8 of the last 9 Pro Bowls.
See what they can do from the 26. 3rd and 10. And Burrow pumps and throws his contact. Burrow continuing to take a pounding. Rico with the kick. A flag is down. It's a big kick all the way back to the 8-yard line. Darius Davis got a lot of space. In his first game was 67 yards there. USD versus San Diego, where he got it all started. Rico's kick is another big one. Davis has a ton of space to return. Gets to the outside. Turns it upfield. And goes down to get his Chargers team back to the postseason. In good shape.
Everything's under control for them out there right now. Except that established. And protect the quarterback, and that's how you do it.
3rd and 9, pressure picked up, and that one's on time, on target.
We haven't talked about yet. Ladd McConkey, when this draft was being conducted, this is going to knock him out.
Speaking of knockouts, big hit by
here, and he has been a major factor.
Herbert here gets it to Will Dissly, made a man miss. Carries you, especially 3rd and 6. Herbert to Johnston, back shoulder. Could not come
there to make the play on Quentin Johnson. But I like the idea, though, that even on those shorter...
For Cameron Dicker. Little draw. Middle.
For the plan that has worked.
Try to establish something with the run.
These very loose sort of defenses.
Burrow stepping up, taking a shot downfield. There's a break free for... Burrow throws the flag down and the ball.
Illegal contact. Defense number 7. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
There as Higgins was trying to get his hands free. No challenge flag thrown. So the play goes, and it goes. There goes Brown inside the 20.
All the way.
Chase and Higgins top of the screen. Burrow looks that way. Going end zone. Higgins couldn't bring.
You just cannot throw the ball any better than that. Higgins had it and just could not hang on to it. Really wasn't broken up, but we have seen T. Higgins make that catch.
The more better in the red zone this year. Burrow. Higgins caught that with one hand. He's very
happened. He threw it into his thigh pad, and he caught it off his thigh pad.
Henley deflected it.
I know.
It's crazy. A run inside Brown. He's tackled the game in reach halfway through the third. Burrow to the end zone, broken up by Cam Hart again.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 20. After this is for the goal, automatic, first down.
Brown remains the back heel. Burrow going to get hit by Bosa, swings it out. Drew Sample. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 9. And Burrow, look out, Brown. Other 3 receivers to the right. Here comes the pressure. There's Chase to the end zone. Touchdown.
On the outside. Burrow saw it immediately, and I think was overjoyed at the possibility of his guy one-on-one in that space against the rookie. Satisfied. You played a great half.
Go right to the air. Hendrickson taken care of. That pass
went out. Do they have another one?
Here's the throw. It's back. 3rd and 10. Johnston in motion. Herbert pressured. Escape pressure from behind. And he goes down. 2 3-and-outs. And the 3 drives here in the half. J.K. Scott with the kick toward the sideline. Trent Irwin says Burrow and Chase connect on the last drive. Burrow throws it to Chase Brown on a check down.
They're forced to.
Denzel Perriman came out of the Charger lineup in the inside run here for Brown to help out against this Charger pass rush. 5 are coming. They're protected. And the throws on Monday night here in SoFi. 4th and 2. Burrow. Deep shot. Higgins is open. Got it. Touchdown. Cincinnati.
Doubled up. No chance to be able to get this. But on the far side, T. Higgins is going to get basically the same thing, but it's an in and out coverage and that little double wiggle right there on Desir Taylor.
Against Baltimore, it was one of those 4th down and short, take a long shot, and they missed. Come back to it, they connect. Burrow, Higgins, game on, 27-20.
First half.
Run up Matlock, the fullback, to try to lead for J.K. Dobbins, and the Bengals. Darius Davis is the move man. Makes another tough catch on a throw by Herbert. 3rd and 4. They bring 4. Herbert's got time. He's got McConkey.
Guys.
Matlock in motion. He blocks. Herbert to Quentin Johnston. Athletic training staff out to look at him.
I'm just going to say this. A couple of plays by D. And Cam Taylor-Britt, who's been under fire right down here.
And he's been on the bench. What a move by Dobbins to escape and get a first towards playoff hopes. After 3 here in L.A. It is the Chargers 27, the Bengals 20. Sunday Night Football continues after these messages. Ball put the money into that facility and really giving this place a refresh. It's Herbert taking off again. Puts his shoulder down, lost the football. For the moment, will the fumble. And now whistled out.
Get on the ground is going to be the question.
Nope.
No, it does
Nope.
not.
Wow.
And the Bengals defense in the second half looks like a completely different football team.
Mike Hilton starts it. Logan Wilson's probably have a chance to tie this game on this drive. Here comes the pressure with Derwin James. Burrow got away. Flag down downfield. Pass caught. Chase Brown on the run. Stays up. Draw. Brown. Lot of space. Chase Brown. 3 on the
There are
Chargers.
2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Holding, number 64. That penalty is declined. Holding, number 67. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's that they've already seen.
Khalil Herbert's the back. Jamar Chase has it. A lot of bodies over. Second down. Burrow climbs the pocket. This goes to his tight end, Drew Sample. Good job by.
They're big targets down the field.
Going quick, caught the Chargers with too many men on the field, so a free play for Burrow, who escapes, keeps it alive. His jump throw is caught. Chase Brown and got trapped.
12 players on the field on the defense at the snap. That penalty is declined as a result of the play as a first down.
Early in the third. On the run, trying to tie it. Burrow's pass. Brown caught it. Second and 10. Chargers bring 4. Burrow retreats, directs, fires for Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Go all the way across. 2 guys are going to cover him. And then on the back end, Joe Burrow is going to give his guy just a little go back over there. And so here he comes out there. All right, he sees him. Yeah, you go that way. I got you. Here we go, and they have done it. They are one.
In the U.S., 2 of the highest caliber players just doing it like you're in the backyard. Hey, yo, go this way, go get it. 27 apiece. Bengals and Chargers in a good one. Ball's lobbed over the net back to Justin Herbert. On first down, double clutch, and his throw is all right. First and 10 for the 42-yard line. Here's Herbert. Going to take a shot down the sideline. Josh Newton, bottom of the screen, playing corner for Cincy. His pass deflected, and it is ruled going backwards. Cincy showing unabated to the quarterback. Third and 5. Bengals bring 4. Herbert throws incomplete. Earlier in the game, flipped the momentum in some ways. Gave the Bengals the ball in mid-2. 14, it'll be Chase Brown running to the left. It's from scrimmage. Remember, they're doing it without Zach Moss on IR with a neck injury. Burrow fires a rope. 27. Brown runs inside. 220 second half yards. Second and 1. Burrow takes a shot downfield, hangs in the air a long time, and it's intercepted.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 93.
A while to get up from this one.
Yeah, and sort of helmet to helmet, driving this one off to collect himself.
They'll run it. Getting away from Bosa is Brown.
1-1 for Higgins at the bottom if they want it.
Joe Peak that way. Now he is flush in trouble. Turns into more. 3 to the right. 1 to the left. Burrow stepping up, taking off with a ton of space. Burrow slide from the 34. Inside get Chase Brown. Not Perriman. Pressure comes. Increase. Burrow escapes again, throws on the run towards Chase. Incomplete.
For Burrow to get this ball up and make the throw, but my goodness gracious, they have 2 rookie corners who have played great tonight. Played great last week.
Twisting left, and no good.
This season, just something has gone wrong, and that was this game's something. Now back on the defense again.
Fourth, Herbert and the Chargers take over. And J.K. Dobbins tries. Averages about 16 snaps or so the last 5 games. Good penetration there. Dobbins got away from a big loss. He's bringing a little bit of pressure on Herbert. Escapes for the moment and throws. Caught. Jump. Coming back.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty.
Around the edge, basically Slater had to tackle him to keep him off his quarterback, and that, now you got them all lined up on that line to gain back there.
Herbert only a 3-man rush, has time as a receiver. J.K. Scott. Good Hang time on this kick. It's 56 yards from the 11. Here's Irwin. Oh, he got tackled. Time at 27. 5:24 to go as the Bengals take over at the 21. And T. Higgins head high. Chase Brown, first down.
Goal attempt or a touchdown on the last play.
Burrow fires, caught. Good job staying bounds by Higgins. 3 trying to tackle him. 4. Brown. Brought down. Burrow in the middle. It's caught by Yosivas. The Princeton Tigers got a first. And 35, willing to run some clock. Close, sensing pressure's coming. It is. It's picked up. Burrow fires. Completion, stop the clock. Here comes the pressure from the Chargers. Burrow's pass is incomplete. For McPherson. From 51 for the lead. Missed it again to the left. No good. Quite well. 20 yards to get Dicker into field goal range. Herbert blanketed is
There's 2 misses. Can they do it again?
2nd and 10. Herbert, look out! No, that should have been there. Timeouts. Can the Chargers find something? Pressure comes. Herbert throws in the middle. It's caught and then out.
And Josh Newton, I think there is a new cornerback here in Cincinnati that is.
J.K. Scott. Good hang time. Irwin up. It's for another field goal attempt, even though the last 2 have been missed. Burrow flushed, escapes as a flag downfield. Burrow runs to the.
There's no foul for illegal contact. First down.
Onto this pressure.
The clock does restart. That was a running play. Burrow shot downfield. Play clock running down. Snap in time. Burrow's throw. 3rd and 10. Burrow, flushed right, Chase throws into punts. Ryan Rico's turn. Good kick, driving kick. Great return man in Darius Davis. But the Bengals. There he goes from the 16-yard line. Herbert taking a shot towards McConkey. Got this one.
Hilton, and they hit a huge play down the boundary.
For his chance. 1 timeout. Here is Herbert. This is incomplete. Middle of the 3 receivers and the motion man now. Herbert, look out, he gets hit as he throws, and it's McConkey on cue at the 29-yard line. Matlock, the fullback, in front of J.K. Dobbins, runs left. Dobbins takes off. Dobbins inside the 10. Dobbins to the end zone. In for the touchdown.
Power plays coming across here, and the last kick out against Logan Wilson, the run was perfectly executed. And you can say anything you want, and I've heard negative stuff about Greg Roman and all his run first game and what he did. All I know is he was a part of the team that went to the Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers. He helped jumpstart Lamar Jackson's career. And 4-man rush.
Burrow by space throws in the middle. It's caught by Yosivas.
One that made the huge catch on 4th down against Baltimore a week ago to give the Bengals a chance in that one. And this is a sensational catch as well. I mean, that is just tough. Man rush, so he will have some time here to move around and get a throw deep.
Stepping up and trying to throw sideline, and it's incomplete. From the 43, extra pressure comes. Burrow puts it up, and it is knocked down. Derwin James from the back line.
Been a touchdown anyway, but some play by Derwin James.
Herbert and the Chargers night, 34-27. Chevrolet postgame comes your way right after these messages.